I lay here all the time. So I found two feathers here, yeah? Now, here they are. I'll get them now.
Yes, showed us proof. Sam, do you believe in me now? I work a little bit different. Do you get me?
Yeah, well, do you know what? I'll tell you what. There's a psychic who's just full of shit. Her name is Psychic Sally. She's an absolute fraud, right? But I've got no time. I'll be honest, with psychics, I'm very, very
Yeah, but I'm
skeptical.
different, Sam. I'm different. But I couldn't explain. Like, I work directly with angels. Angels have message. I'm a healer as well. Do you get me? So I can't explain the way I work, but it works.
First up, I want to show you the two feathers, yeah? So here's the last bit, little bit of hair I've got a face. That's my dog's hair, face, yeah? And it's a little bit in there. Well, I've got, so that's actually pride and joy. So these two feathers were found on the couch where I lay, right?
Yeah.
And not only that, but get on this. Wait, let me spin this round. Not only that, but this is my favourite plant. So that when I moved in here, this plant was dead. Wait, let me spin it round.
I got goosebumps. You found a feather on the plant.
Yeah, well, exactly. So this is my favourite plant, and I've nursed it back to health. I've put it into a new pot, and it's alive. Yeah.
But do you know that plant? Google it, Sam. It's a peace lily. It's very spiritual.
Yeah. So I've spent so much time taking off like the dead leaves on it. Yeah. So I've nursed it back to health, but this feather
See?
I found inside this plant here.
See?
Yeah. I'm sat there and I found a feather there.
Wait,
What are these feathers?
did you shit yourself? Because you're thinking, how did that feather get in my apartment?
I was sat here like this, and I just seen it there. Like it was literally, the feather was here.
Uh,
I thought, how has that got in there? Because
okay, so when feathers appear, angels are near. And also, think of an angel when it opens its wings, they leave a feather as a calling card. So that's my party trick and proof to people. Do you see what I mean? Like, that's my confirmation.
Is it, yeah, see, it's mad, you know, because look now this is my like, out of everything in my apartment, the most valuable things is my chain with my dog's fur in, and also this box with the last bit of face hair in and my feathers. This is where I put my feathers now as well.
Oh, one more thing. Can you show them? I don't know if you got a picture of the stuff. Have you got the scan picture or not?
Yeah, I have, you know, it's on my phone, I think.
Because one day, guys, I just went into Sam's and he was just talking about it, and I thought, am I hearing right? He says, like, bloody face popped up in the scan. And you see when you saw faith in the clouds, yeah? That's called cloud formation. So we see pictures in the sky.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
I think you're a lot spiritual and you're just not tapped in yet.
I'm just trying to find this now. Okay, let's have a little look. If someone's got it, can someone go on my page? Can someone go on my page and screenshot it? And it's WhatsApp it to me, please.
I mean, what did you think? What the hell was you thinking? You're looking at a scan and you're thinking, when you saw Faith in the clouds, you think you're going cuckoo, like, what the hell? But that's what we call signs. You remember the reading, the video? I said, look out for all the signs.
Yeah.
So you saw Faith in the cloud. You saw her on the scan. You got your feathers, not one, not two, three for confirmation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mad one because that's my favourite plant. In the end, I've nursed that back to health because that was my goal, to nurse it back to health. And then
Google, what does a peace lily mean in spirituality? There'll be a message for you. There's a reason you got that plant, right? Peace lily. Look it up spiritually. What does a peace? It's very spiritual plant.
Is it? Yeah. Yeah, it was. I'm just waiting for someone to send this to me now. 1 second, just let me speak to my people. Big up Emax there.
Let's go, guys. Tap the screen.
Tony, Suzanne, Julie, Olivia, and everyone else. Let me get this picture 1 sec.
We'll have all the proof, you little naysayers out there. And he was hard work. He didn't believe me in that, but it's hard for me to explain how I work, guys. Like, I'm a healer, so I could be working alongside you for a few months. Do you get me? But it's like reading a book. I tell him certain things. Each day he has to go through it himself. Do you understand? Hello, guys. Yes, Miss 420. We have all the Sam Walkers with Goddess. Let's get the coins, guys. Let's snipe. Let's work together.
Right, I'm going to show you now. So when Holly went for the scan, this is what she sent me. Now this is the actual scan. Now the video is on my page. If you want to look and you'll see when it's being moved, you can see a baby, and then if it's the sort of shape shifts into this.
Oh
See?
my God. It's her face. I've got goosebumps. It's her little face.
It literally shapeshifts. So the video's on my page. If you scroll towards the bottom, you'll see the actual scan where they're going on a belly, and then you can see a baby's face, and then it just
I've got
shapes.
goosebumps. Right, Sam, I'm praying, but I'm saying I want them to be identical.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want them to be identical too. It's yeah. So I'm what's the name? I just yeah. So I'm really looking forward to them. I'm really looking forward to me.
I think I'm more excited than you. See what it is with me. I didn't pick up because I didn't. Bloody hell, she got pregnant very quick, wasn't it? Matter of weeks. So I didn't even get time. Because in the cards, I got the fertility card. So I would have mentioned pregnancy, right? But she was already pregnant. But, what was I going to say?
The mad thing is that when she got pregnant, it was as soon as I come back from Africa, and it was just that's what I always think. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. So, you said you met her in Ireland. Was she the nurse? Remember somebody was going to bring you some stuff to the hospital. Was that Holly?
No. That was some Irish nurse who just come with like loads of food.
Oh, and also I've predicted if I had the money, I'd do it. There's definitely going to be a film. Even that day when I watched you and Faith on the beach, that was just a shot. That's a film. That's a film.
Yeah. It's thing. I can't. Do you know what it is like when I went to Dublin when I had that malaria? Because this is why I'm calling my kids after my dog. Because one's getting called Faith after my dog Faith, and the other one's getting called Sierra after the place where she was in Sierra Leone. But the thing is this, because I genuinely credit Faith for saving my life, but not only saved my life, because it took me away from the madness in that country at the time, and I was just stuck at home. But she also, because of Faith, that was the only reason my twins were born, because I had to go to Dublin with malaria.
Goosebumps. Sam.
But the thing is, like when I got the malaria, I only caught that because I was on the balcony with Faith throughout the night sometimes, and mosquitoes were biting me. I still got the marks all over me.
But also, Faith taught you about unconditional love. I had a dog called Coco, 15 years, and that dog, she near enough died in my arms, and she was like a soldierette. She was half pit bull. She had my colour eyes, yeah. And I'm like, that's what taught me unconditional love, like loyal. And you know what I loved about Faith? She was so rude with you. She'd give you the side eye, be cussing you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like for me, like it's weird. I genuinely have never. It's weird when you think about with animals, because I connect more with animals than do with humans. So that's why me and her, that's why I credit with the birth of my twins, because it never would have happened if I wouldn't have had malaria, because I would never have went to Dublin.
She was your guardian angel.
Yeah, I think she was definitely. But
and God gave you the biggest test, and you passed, and that's why you got double blessings with the girls.
Yeah, well, I did get tested on that when I was at home with her for like then 3 months. And besides, when I went to Dublin with the malaria, when I was stuck on a balcony in Africa with her, when I had so much work on, and I was sat there thinking. Remember, one day I debated. I was sat there thinking, I'm losing so much business here. I'm stuck in Africa. I can't see my family, my friends. I can't live my life. I can't do business. And what do I do? And then I thought, I can't leave it. I can't just abandon it. And I do genuinely believe that was a test, in the sense of think, okay, you're going to put financial gain in your own yourself before this dog. And the fact
Listen, there's no point having money if you don't self-love yourself, or like now you got Holly, you're gonna have 3 people to look after. You know what I mean? Like you passed the test.
Yeah, there was nothing like for me. Like I had people ringing me going, bro, it's a dog. Why the fuck are you bothered about what you got work to do, lad? You got fucking loads of stuff to do, and you just sat there. I'm like, I can't leave the dog. I literally can't leave it.
And then you said you're going to bring her back to England. I'm like, he's going to keep the dog. I was praying that you'd keep the dog.
Look, this would have been a perfect location for her. Look at this. So she would have loved it on this balcony, big massive wraparound balcony. Absolutely loved it, but unfortunately, it was never meant to be. But little birds there eating the bread.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? There.
Yeah.
Are you staying? Are you staying there, kind of thing? Can't you get a dog there or not?
I don't. To be honest with you, I don't want another dog because that's me washing. Yeah, I don't want another dog only because how can you zoom out? That's it. Only because I don't want another dog. Only because I don't want I don't want to be here again. So I just want my little girls. And that's it. So I don't want fucking.
Then I remember, listen, I was fuming. You know, when you got sick and I thought they're gonna kill the dog in Africa. I was fuming. That all them doctors and the men and because I thought, while your back's turned, look how they stay.
Yeah, no. This is the thing. So, and this is the thing with Africa, because Africa is very corrupt in the sense of not everyone. Like, do you know what the mad thing is? The only people that can be trusted in Africa are the ones in the slums. In my experience, there will be other people outside the slums, but we're conditioned to believe that the people in the slums and in poverty are the dangerous people, and it's a dangerous places to go. When the reality is, that the people in the slums are the most genuine. Like, the hospitality I've experienced from them people in the slums is like, I even took Holly to slums.
And I was watching everything. Listen, I didn't even know who you was. Somebody said, watch Sam Walker. So I watched something and I was like, nah, not for me. I didn't know what was going on. I thought, right. And then I don't know how the Faith story. And that's what I was trying to say to you. I never Googled you. I don't know your past. I just know you on here with Faithy. And I was just like, wow, this is like a film unraveling before my eyes.
Yeah, I just think, but like I think I'm gonna go back again soon to Africa, but not for too long. I've got the twins, but I'm gonna go back again soon next week, hopefully. I just need.
Well, you know what I wanted to do from when I was a kid. I wanted to adopt all the kids. I wanted an orphanage. And you know the babies with AIDS, and I look after all of them.
Yeah, the orphanage.
So I'm a bit like you. If I would be, do you know what I mean? I'd set up an orphanage for the babies that got AIDS, and I'd look after them. So if you get any more crazy little things, think of Goddess as Mummy Angel coming out to Africa.
Definitely.
With the AK-47 in the jungle looking for the pink diamond. It's a pink diamond more rare than the yellow. I swear I want a pink one, innit? The pink's better.
The pink ones are more rare, definitely.
I know my shit, you know.
Yeah.
I've watched too many of them films and I'm like, yeah, the pink. Not the yellow, it's the pink.
Yeah, the pink ones are quite... People think that they're common. Yeah, but... So the yellow ones are quite common. So big up to Emax, Sinead, It's Me, everyone else, Chrissy, that's all up there, big up to us, bam, bam, bam.
I want to see the babies. So let's see, guys. I'm predicting, fingers crossed, you know, I'm just throwing, I want them to be identical.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping, yeah. So they're not 100% on whether they're identical yet, because they said because of the one of them was further back in the belly. They didn't know whether they shared some sort of same sac or
you stay there, it's triplets.
Imagine that. Triplets.
Yeah, but can you imagine, when I was doing the reading, I went, I'm getting a boy and girl, but I'm like, no, I'm getting girls. And imagine the man said the same thing to you. Because when my son was born, my little Devon, when he was born, I wanted a boy. And they went, oh, it's a girl. I went, and I had the And then 5 minutes later, they went, oh, no, it's a boy.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? Like, I was even like, for me, because I'm a man, right? So, like, obviously, but like, I'm not one of these modern day men who's like a little pansy. So, when I've got like, just what I'm saying to me, mates and lads, I'm scared for my masculinity.
They're going to do all your nails.
This is what I'm saying to you. When the girls get older and like, Dad, can I paint your nails? Can I put this makeup on you?
You know what? You got to understand, as we get older, we get more chilled out.
Well, that's what I'm saying to you, but they're going to be fucking expensive, aren't they, when you get the teenagers and like, oh, can I have this, can I have that? And
did you buy the pram? You was going to get the pram.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Holly ended up grabbing that. Yeah, she got it. Yeah, she got a lovely pram.
Aww. I bet she's well excited, isn't it? And do you remember I said to you, I know you said you was looking for somewhere for her, but remember I said to you, you might be finding another building or something, or flat Even though I said, I knew you said online that you was gonna, but I said there's still something else you might be getting, an apartment or something. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Holly will tell you that makes sense.
See, the thing is, when I do the readings, you're like, nope, nope. At the time, everybody fights me. And it's like, I'm predicting your future like 3 months ahead. So I'm out of your way. And each day, things are happening to you. It's like reading a book, isn't it? You got the introduction. You know, each day you're living and then something happens and it makes sense.
Yeah, it's all it is. I'll tell you what, it's because online you have these, like a lot of these fraudulent so-called psychics who aren't psychic, but you just wing it. And like, for example, that's Sally, Psychic Sally, people like that, right?
She got a bloody universe the other day. I was like, how the hell?
You absolutely wing it, but look, I'll tell you how much they wing it, some of them, because I turned round to one of them and went, I said, I do a thing called Mystical Sam. I do it every now and then, of a night. Might actually do it tonight, actually, when I put like a background on a pretend. I go, hello, I'm Mystical Sam, right? I'm here to tell your future, like that, right? And then what happens? I just say like leading things, stuff that like you've been through a difficult time, like most people have, right? And then and then I just say stuff like that, and they go, yeah, and then I remember some guy was going, yeah, you're spot on with everything you've said, and I was just like, I'm not a psychic.
But these people on here give us a bad name. I've had the gift from the age of 3 as a child. Like, you're a twin. You know, when you had your brother, I don't know, because I'm fascinated with twins. I swear I'm one, and they've lost the other one. But I don't know if you dreamt the same, or when he was sick, you were sick. I don't know. So I feel, you know, being a twin, you've got to be quite spiritual yourself, I think.
Oh, yeah, no. So my brother's a twin. My 2 brothers were identical twins.
Oh, you're not a twin. They are. Okay.
Identical twins. Yeah, with two identical twins. Yeah, it was with two brothers. It was one of them died as a baby. The other one died a few years ago. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, put no, it's
but yeah, I used to have dreams and then it comes true. It's a bit like deja vu. Imagine me and you chatting and we've never met, and we go, oh my God, this is like deja vu. So to me, we could have met each other 2,000 years ago, but now we're in the future. Does that make sense? Deja vu?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. What is a deja vu? Because when people experience a deja vu, what is it exactly? Because I often have deja vu.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to explain. The way that angels have explained it to me. So supposing me and you's talking, I go, oh my God, Sam, I've had deja vu. It's like we've had this conversation and the room stops. It's like, and we're wearing the same shit. So it's like we've met in a previous life, but we're now in the future, if that makes sense. Yeah. It's all a bit deep.
No, because what's named? I was thinking. I always used to think that what the fuck's a deja vu, but now I know, yeah.
That's the way I sort of interpret it and break it down. Anyway, I've got that book you got, but I've got to read it, The Power.
Oh, you're like that. You're like that.
Because I'm like you, I strategize. Bad man moves in silence. But Sam, was you listening to my conversation about maroons? What do you know about maroons?
I know a lot about maroons.
No, did you know beforehand?
Yes, so maroons, because I studied Black history. I've studied it for years, just in prison, because I'm really meticulously in jail. So then, what happened with the maroons? Like when I started reading up on it, because my grandfather's from Sierra Leone, so I know the capital is called Freetown in Sierra Leone, and the reason why it's called Freetown is because when slaves were granted the freedom, that was the first place that they settled, and they were taken to a place in Sierra Leone, named the Freetown, and that's why the capital is called Freetown. But then when I looked further back and looked at the Maroons in Jamaica, and you realise then this is why you find Jamaicans are a lot more dominant in the sense of the way they are than.
Do you know what this guy said today? I said to him, I'm a maroon, because he said he's from, where's he from? Ghana. And I said, yeah, maroons come from Ghana. No, or he's close by Ghana. So I said, yeah, I'm a warrior. He went, yeah, you fight the lions. And I thought, probably, put me in the cage if I had to, I would wrestle it, you know what I mean?
The Maroons were sick. Those who don't know who the Maroons were, so these were former slaves. Well, they were slaves at the time, and they broke free from the plantations in Jamaica and caused damage to different plantations when they were going from plantation to plantation, freeing all the slaves.
We
Because
were rebels. Rebels.
he caused that much damage that the British government said to them, look, stop it and we'll give you your freedom. And that's who the Maroons.
And then I'll tell you the little bit because my dad's a Maroon. I think he was one of the top boys. That's what I'm saying. I don't know the ins and outs, but you know, Daddy was a gangster. So basically, what happened? The English they couldn't get to the mountain because we got our own community, a bit like gypsies or travellers up in the mountain. So what happened? The English man couldn't get up there. So you know the way up through the river.
Yeah. That's how they were going. Yeah.
So I was watching the other night and I nearly fell off the chair. I said, did he say Maroons? I thought, yeah, was he listening the other day? And my mate said, no, probably when he was, you know, because you're from Liverpool and all the history. You're lucky you got all the history there and whatnot.
I just read as well. I just read. I love to read about stuff like that.
He's very intelligent, you know.
Yeah, I just like to read. I know a little bit about everything. That's how the best way to be. But I don't know too much. But unless it's about the same subject.
Sam, when you go in Jamaica?
I would love to go to Jamaica actually.
Well, you never know. You never know. I might need you. We just get the helicopter and land it on the mountain. Trust goddess, you don't even know the half of it, darling. You would love me. We just need a helicopter, Sam.
Okay, now. Right, look, everyone give goddess a follow before she You've gone up. You've gone up to 58.9, so you can get it to 59k.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Everyone give a follow, bam, bam, bam.
Anyway, let me know if you have any crazy dreams you don't understand. I can break it down because I decode dreams as well. You had any crazy dreams the last few days?
Yeah, okay, well, look, I do actually have a reoccurring dream. I don't know what this is. I actually sort of spoke to my baby's mad about this, and Holly, and a few mates. So basically, what happens in this dream is, it's a weird dream what I have. So I'm sat there, yeah, in the car. I'm in the passenger seat. And then I look at my mate, and as I'm sat there looking at him, yeah, he's laughing and I'm laughing. I don't know what it's about. And then he's looking at me here, face to face. And as soon as I see him just look past me at the window, and then the smile on his face just goes, and his face just drops, yeah. And as I turn like that, all I see is a loud flash, right, and a bang, and screaming. And then what happens in this dream, it's a reoccurring one, I've had it for a few years. And what happens in this dream, it then goes further on. And then what I see is like a gravestone with a name on it, yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
And my ma's there crying. And like other people are there. And then bang, I just wake up. I've had that dream reoccurring.
I got goosebumps again. It's not the dream my dad's like was getting buried and I'd freak out. That can also be a rebirth. Like, you know, you're being, you know, like life and death. So a death of the old you into a new.
Is it? Yeah.
It can be a rebirth. It doesn't literally have to mean death.
Yeah, I've had
because you wake up every time.
Yeah, I wake up because what happens is I literally wake up as soon as I see my ma crying and I turn like that and bang, I wake up and it's exactly the same dream I have on my feet. But I probably have that over the past 3 years, I probably had that about at least 15 times. At least 15 times.
Well, it ain't your time, mate, because you keep waking up. It's when you don't wake up, you know.
So I'm curious about that dream. I've Googled it to see what dreams mean, but not really.
Go, when you Google, go to dream interpretation and the one called moods, MOODS, and then every alphabet, just put, I don't know, death, right. So if we break it down, death is a rebirth. You know, maybe look at funeral. What does it mean? It's not always the way we think it is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, what does the one mean where people are flying in their dream?
You're astral traveling, Sam.
What does that mean?
So when we go to sleep, okay, our spirit comes out of our body and it feels like we're flying.
Yeah.
So you could be in Spain, but you feel like it's almost like driving. You know when you're a driver and you go asleep, but you're still driving. But in your sleep, your spirit has come out your body. You're astral traveling on the next realms.
I get that quite often as well. Yeah.
So when that happens, do you feel comfortable with somebody at your side, but you don't see them?
I don't feel uncomfortable. I feel okay. Yeah, I feel okay.
Because my angel, they take me on trips like, I'm I'm flying away, right? I know somebody's next to me protecting me. Next minute, I want to go shopping. I can see all these shops. Like, I saw this giant silver statue of an angel, what I want, and I can't find. And in the dream, I'm thinking I want to go shopping, but they take you. So, yeah, you're astral traveling. Read up about it.
I'll have a little look at that. I will have a little look at that.
Well, we can have another spiritual chat whenever you're ready. If you have any crazy dreams or something spiritual happens, let me know and I'll try and decode it.
Okay, well, lovely to speak to you again, Angel Goddess. And
Thank you.
See you again soon.
Bye, Sam.
Bye.
Ah, big up everybody. Goddess is a nobody. She's got Sam Walker all to herself. Did you enjoy that, guys? Because I gave Sam a reading and I was like, oh God, I was a moon. This is the first time we've been face to face, isn't it? So I was a moon and I was like, I went, hello. I said, how can I help you? Do you want a reading? I was thinking, oh shit, talk about being put on the spot. He's got like 2,000-3,000 people, 1,000 people, little goddess, But yes, big up Sam Walker. He came and showed the proof of the reading that I gave him. If you haven't seen the reading, go back to my videos. You heard it from the man himself. He's learning. Hello, Shane. Big up, everybody. He's learning. He's interested. Yeah, he is lovely. Yellow's your favourite colour. Thank you. I've had a brilliant day today. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you for the follow. Big up everybody. Can you ask Sam if he can battle? Big up. Guys, when I'm talking to Sam, I wasn't looking at the thingy. Roy Benjamin, thank you for the follow. Leah, thank you for the follow. Connor Wilson, thank you. Queen B, thank you. Sally G, thank you. Uzi, big up your sexy self. Thank you, Kira. Kayla TPR, thank you. Lindsay, thank you, girlies. Big up everybody. I hope you enjoyed that little chat. I like my little chat. Did you like that, Steve-O? Big up DJ Steve-O. See, I've read for Sam, Steve-O. Big up Nikki. He's not a twin. Well, I found that out. I don't know anything about him. That's what I'm saying. When I first read for him, he's like, yeah, you've Googled me. And I'm like, I swear to God, I don't know anything about you except from the story I've watched with you and Faith the whole way. Big up Nicola. How much of the readings? Linguini, big up yourself. Guys, if I do readings on here, it's a biggie. I'm sorry, it's a Leo the Lion. Reason being, TikTok takes 70%. It's not worth my while. The other day, I gave about 20 readings and earned about £5. Sorry, it can't be done. Do you know what I mean? And that's just how it is. I can't do PayPal. I used to do Cash App, and whatnot, but I can't. So, yeah, until I get myself sorted out, it's a long story. Andre, big up Mandy Conway. Emily, big up yourself. Sober Queen. Guys, I had Sam on here. We should have been on 10,000 likes. Why is nobody tapping? Big up KLH, big up yourself. TP Barber, I see you. Welcome in, everybody. Ellie777, I see you. What a beautiful day. Alexa, play. Summer's here, guys. I find all this really interesting. Exactly. Alexa, pause. Alexa, pause. Look, I wouldn't mind, but I don't really like doing it on TikTok. But if, I opened the boxes and we spoke about spirituality and your experiences, but I like deep discussion. And I love that Sam's interested and I can teach him little bits, So I hope he looks up the Peace Lily. When he reads the message of that, he'll get another message. So I'm like the messenger and, I might dream things come to my mind. And I have to put, thank you, Shell. Big up, Shell, thank you. And you're psychic as well, I think. Yeah. Because I was having a look. And so our job, you know what it's like. It's not easy, Shell. So I don't even know how we do it. But we get symbols and signs and numbers. And I have to convert that and explain it to you, if you know what I mean. So it's like, I'm called an earth angel. So I've got 1 foot in the real world, 1 foot in the spirit world. So I work with angels. My job is to relay the message to you. That's why they said don't shoot the messenger. Although I use cards, I've got all the 3 C's. I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, where I hear, and clairsentient, where I feel. I have the ability to do mediumship. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. Even though, I don't know if I've been upgraded. Twice now it's happened. Normally when I go cold on my legs, it's a dog or a cat. But twice my legs have sort of gone stiff, and I'm like, oh, your loved one. You know, I said to this girl the other day, I said, well, they have something wrong with their legs. I can't move my legs. They're stiff. And she said he was paralyzed, see? So, you know, I feel things. The universe, the angels, my guides, they know, do not show me any ghosts, nothing. I see all that bullshit when I was a kid. So a ghost is what we call an earthbound spirit, somebody that hasn't passed over into the next life. So imagine if I die now and somebody lives in my house and they I don't know, change all the kitchen and the front room round. I'm like, yo, why have you... That's when poltergeists come in, because it's like, why are you moving my stuff? And you know, yeah, it's all interesting. I used to be right into it. I haven't picked up my books in ages and whatnot. But yeah, so I'm just natural. I am what's called an earth angel. Yes, gives us a bad name when people, fake people on here, buy a pack of cars and just chat a load of waffle. Do you get me? So yeah, mine's a natural gift from a kid. I always used to see things. My nan's dog died, and I remember getting up, going downstairs, and in front of the telly was the big dog, and I went to stroke it, and the dog disappeared. So I was about, I don't know, 3, 4, yeah, them age. So I've always seen things, you know. You know, I call it a blessing and a curse. People think you're mad. But now, the stronger I'm getting in that, and the more I'm understanding, this is why I don't really keep friends, guys, and I keep myself to myself, because I'm also an empath. So if you're upset or going to cry, I'm going to cry with you. Do you get me? Like, I'll feel your sadness if I walk into a room, you know, and it's like I know your deepest secrets as well. And everybody opens up to me. They tell me everything. It's like I'll be at the bus stop and it's like everyone starts confessing to me. Missy, you're missing it all. I just went on with Sam Walker. Did you see it? I can't wait to post it. Yeah, I'm the same. Always listen to your intuition. Hello, Casey. Always listen to your intuition, guys. Always listen to your gut intuition. Yes, Jack. Big up, Jack. I'm fine. Thank you for the club cheers. Do you ever get drawn to someone and you... Yeah, I do. Yeah. All the time. Do you know how many people have been out today? Everybody was all, you know, I know I'm in yellow. Everybody was buzzing around me today. I had to go out quickly. I got offered a bloody job in the charity shop. I'm like, what's going on? Everybody's like all drawn to me, you know, and also... People, anywhere I go, have you got the